Wednesday, February the 17th. Can't believe we're more than halfway through February already. I'm about to be 33 years old. Holy crap. But, okay, so I woke up early. I woke up at 6. A little bit later than I wanted, but I still woke up early. I've gotten the majority of my intake and assessment paper written, which is on the stages of change, which is very good. I wrote it on from the years of 2005, 6 through 2010. But I left a lot of stuff out. I left out where I moved back to New York. I left out a bunch of things. But I got the general idea down. Okay, so I feel good today. I feel very optimistic, energetic. Yeah, I had this feeling yesterday, and it's that euphoric. It's like an outer body experience, I swear. If I could, if I had to guess what an outer body experience feels like, it would be that. I'm like in a haze. I can't think straight. Everything's all conjumbled. And I mean, last night I was thinking maybe they're anxiety attacks, which, wouldn't be that bad. I mean, I've had major anxiety attacks before where I passed out and things like that, but I mean, these just last a while. Like, it lasted for 5 hours yesterday. But anyway, usually it's either something bad happens then or a breakthrough happens. And I'm just trying to figure out what it is. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people would say this constitutes a sex addiction, but what I've understood about addiction already, and what I understand about being a human being, and with the past experiences that I went through, no, this is not, a sex addiction thing. I was just with somebody who wanted to have sex all the time, and I would not do it. I wouldn't. I was like, no, I stand for more than that. And, I had to prove it to myself and to them. And they left me. But, I was thinking about these feelings. Yes, they still came, but they weren't as frequent as they are now. My hostility wasn't as frequent as it is now. My outbursts. I mean, the road rage thing the other day, that scared the crap out of me. And I'm like, what is different? I'm like, okay, I have not, relieved stress in 2 months now going on. So, it's a big deal. And when I'm not helping myself with it, that's not a sex addiction. That is something, it's a basic human function, and it's a need, and it's programmed into our brain, and it's testosterone. That shit builds up. And anyway, so that's where I'm at with that. And I was thinking yesterday, I was like, okay, so what was different? Besides it being hot and I was sweating my ass off, when I had a healthy sex life, I was losing weight. I got into the best shape of my life. My mindset was different than it is right now. I wasn't freaking out nearly as much as I am now. If I had an outburst, it was a it was a provoked outburst, and it wasn't just like random, like the road rage thing the other day. So that's what was going through my head while I was in class yesterday, and then I started thinking about some other things and just random things that had happened, and the phone that I had thrown away, there was something in it that I wanted to see, a specific message, but I don't think it's in it. But anyway, I caught myself telling myself, okay, yeah, man, you watch a little porn and bust a nut, most of these problems will go away. And I got pulled back into reality real quick, and then I was like, okay, how do I get my thoughts to stop doing this? And then that's when I already had that euphoric feeling, and it was already in full it was there, like this is when it was happening. Then I felt like my team's meeting, my class was speaking directly to me in regards to participation and groups participating and not. And then he made a comment about structure in a group, and that somebody put that they would limit each member's sharing time to 5 minutes. And I'm like, okay, that was clearly me. And I fucking hate smoking. Anyway, when I realized that, I was like, okay, they're trying to get me to talk. I don't feel like talking right now. I'm not in a participation mood right now, but fuck it, I'll do it just because. And got to the point where I felt like I was going to explode, so then I just did it. And then yes, I felt a little bit better, but then I started realizing that, okay, in my paper, maybe I wasn't clear enough, or then I was like, no, this topic is just a general, there's no specific right or wrong answer when it comes to groups. Like, there is none. There's no specific guidelines to follow. So I'm like, yes, my paper, technically I was wrong, but I mean, I still got a good grade on the paper. It's not the paper that I'm worried about. It's more or less I'm worried about the fact that I was thinking all of this stuff, and all the other stuff I had in my head, like the structure, if it seems too structured, it could cause some participants to to not want to share and to not want to do things, and all of that. So that's, I started getting confused then, and my thoughts couldn't get into focus, and everything just seemed like it was unraveling pretty quickly. And I kind of like started freaking out just in my head, and I was trying to get my thoughts together, and then all at the same time I'm like, this is fucking crazy. And like, if I just knuckle down, handle my business myself, chances are this wouldn't be happening right now. And then I'm like, but no, if I do that, then I could fall into the trap of doing it again and again and again and again. And, I don't want to do that. And it's like, okay, this whole God's will thing. It's like, okay, am I really doing it or am I not doing it? Because like every single time I thought I was doing it, it turns out that I was wrong. And, yes, I know I'm going to make mistakes. Yes, I know I'm going to go the wrong way a lot, but it's just like, what the hell, man? Like, the last mistake I made, I ended up getting freaking 4 more tickets again. Like, that wrong way is costing me a lot of emotional and mental stress, and it's going to end up costing me $2,000. But, I'm just like, whatever, man, just go with it. But then when I start making mistakes like that, and my head, literally, when that shit happens, my head, I cannot focus on anything. Absolutely nothing. I was stuttering in class. I was losing my train of thought so easily. And I'm just like, what the hell, man? Oh, man. I gotta quit smoking. This is pathetic. But yeah, so, I know myself. This is how I got before. And, I just don't want to start getting all not knowing how to act around people again, and things just going all sideways just because of something that I technically do have the power to control, because I can handle the business by myself, but the whole trying to do right, trying to be a child of God and talking myself out of it. It's like, okay, is this one of those things where it's like, well, you're a dumbass because you had the power to change it, and a sin is a sin is a sin anyway, and you're a sinner anyway. So, what's one more? It's like, what do I do? But, and I know that's what this is. And then the whole Mary thing on top of it. And Mary coming over, then her not coming over, and I'm not upset about that at all. I'm just like, all this stuff is piling up at once. Then I realized that I didn't pay attention to the positioning of the mirror when I put that vanity in, and because I was thinking it was a different type of vanity, and I never installed a vanity like that. And yeah, then I'm thinking, I might have to move the vanity over, and it's going to end up costing me way more than I even spent putting it in, or I made putting it in. But it's like, no, do the right thing, fix it, regardless of what it costs, and you save your face, and your word is good. But then it's like, it's just fucking with me. Yeah, and it all turned out to be okay. And I had nothing to worry about either way, and I know that. I know I had nothing to worry about the entire time, but try telling that to my mind when it's in complete freakout mode. So, yeah. Anyway, my prayer today is, God, please be with me as you have been, and please guide me through this day. Please fill me with your Holy Spirit. May everything I say and do today be a direct reflection of you and your love. May I be able to help somebody today if you permit it. May I do your will always. Please guide me, especially in times like these when I am confused, misguided, or led astray. Please help me in these areas. Lord, please help me with the smoking thing today. I'm going to call my doctor and have them send in some more patches. And, yeah, I'm going to go from there. Just please, Lord, please help me with all this. And, yeah, I just want to do what's right. And I want to be successful in your eyes. And I want to help people. That's it. For all of this, in Jesus' name. Amen.